WWE Network presents Backlash.
We prepare for what well could be the greatest wrestling. We welcome you to WWE Backlash.
And her partner too. Oh my goddess.
Match for the WWE Women's Tag Team. Introducing the challengers first. Well, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross are two-time tag team role models. And this matchup, Corey, has been
And it could be these women. Cole, you know what I just realized? The Iconics represent brands, so selfishly, this means Friday Night Smack
titles Wednesday night.
As exciting as these prospects are.
Long history between all three of these teams. We'll get into that. And Bayley, the current tag team champions. Well, it's boss time. So the question now becomes is what if Sasha and Bayley...
Several years, and I've been proven wrong. Nothing is going to accept it, but it's the God's honest truth.
Sasha Banks and the SmackDown Women's Champion. Matchup Sasha Bayley now, of course, two-time the Elimination Chamber. The Iconics who are in this matchup tonight. By beating the Iconics, and then
Tonight we're about to find out.
3 women in the ring at one time. 1 minute, that's what it's all about, the WWE Women's.
Cannot argue with Bayley and her dominance recently.
Bayley and Billie Kay and Nikki Cross, SmackDown Women's Champion. Over her 2 reigns. And Nikki Cross with a right hand to Billie. And
Billie haven't exactly been on the same. We've seen some cracks.
And Billie tried to make a tag, and I believe it was successful. And tag made, Bliss is legal.
Oh, big right hand.
And now a standoff in this.
Potential for chaos in this matchup at an all-time.
You look at Sasha Banks. Sasha, two-time tag team champion. The one titles are up, shoulders down now. Bliss from behind. SmackDown Women's Championship.
Currently as SmackDown Women's Champion, Sasha would love to throw her name in the hat.
Nice deep to the cover and a kick out. I thought she was going for the backslide. Banks, though, looking to reverse. Shoulders down now to win the tag team titles. Banks now reverses it.
This behoove all the competitors together when necessary. Beautiful pinning combination by Bliss.
Or submission, win the tag titles. And now from behind, Peyton Royce.
It's a smart strategy as well. You want to end. Official needs to gain control quick. These teams all need to be careful not to get them.
And now Bliss focuses on Peyton Royce as she stepped out of the ring. Oh, and Bliss with a slap. Cross very upset that she took the loss for her, Kelly. Oh, Royce with a Onyx to reign for a second time. And now Bayley claiming she made a tag, and the official said the only compound Raw Women's Champion and be Miss Money.
Bayley's just getting warmed up.
Oh, and an elbow, no cover by Billie, stacking up Cross. Almost had her, and
Billie Kay obviously.
And Nikki Cross trying to
Look, beautiful. Impossible to call. What an iconic
to Bayley. Looking for a suplex now. Double team, but Sasha Bayley now rolling her up, shoulders down.
Retained right. Oh, after that maneuver. Wheelbarrow attempt from Billie Kay, but here comes the boss.
Oh, what a way. And retaining Nikki.
Bayley holding Billie Kay.
Boom, right to the side of the face. And now Billie Kay just
double take. Alexa Bliss now leading a roll.
And Alexa, champion. Alexa with a drop kick. And Bliss looking to win the tag titles. Out on Bayley. And Bliss now unloading. Alexa Bliss go.
Bliss is taking.
Oh, what a right hand. Win the tag team titles.
We'll see a lot of pinning combination by Bliss.
Now shoulders down from behind. Peyton Royce. Oh, thought she. Her and Nikki.
Great series of pinfall attempts from all three.
Now everybody blasts out, and again, another standoff in this match. This matchup. Nikki was not leading. Here comes Cross. Nikki Cross very upset. Oh, Royce with a big kick to the face. Is it enough for... And now Bayley. Bayley.
Doesn't get any more blatant than that.
Women's Championships, also the tag team titles, and be
just getting warmed up.
Oh, and an elbow, nobody home. And Bayley breaks things up.
Frustrated.
Into the corner, and the double team continues. Oh,
environment for all three of these teams. It's truly.
And Billie is running interference. Bayley now rolling her up.
Slot to the outside.
Sasha Banks,
the boss.
Oh, what a double team. Knee right to the side of the face.
Of time. Fantastic tandem offense. I don't know that Billie Kay herself.
And now Billie Kay just a
double takedown.
Able to rally. Who will take advantage with a women's tag team?
Bliss now legal, and the goddess is on.
Bailey to the mat. Turning point of this matchup, all three up for grabs. And Alexa, couple of right hands. And loading with the right hand, and Banks runs into Bliss.
On anybody in her path.
Back here tonight, double cross body.
On all cylinders tonight, Alexa and Nikki.
Bliss and Banks battle out on the apron. Now Peyton.
Like a car crash initiated by Peyton Royce.
And Banks is in the ring, and Peyton Royce.
And a knee.
Don't think so.
And now Cross and Bliss getting involved. Looking for the neck breaker.
Double team offense. Nope.
Double team face first goes Royce.
Peyton got spiked along.
The fight continues. They have the opportunity to put this away off the top. Sasha and Bailey retain. Sasha Banks and the SmackDown.
Out that the friendship is still there because the in very impressive fashion.
Titles here at Backlash.
It's Alexa Bliss looking for Twisted. Get it once more, but the boss in the right pain.
You know, Corey Bailey said it before this matchup. The women's tag team champions.
Another very, very impressive defense from the women.
Come on, you stupid idiot! Say it!
Has him in your voice there, Michael Cole.
WWE Performance Center, that is his prize Plymouth bat in a golf club a couple of weeks ago. 2-on-1 handicap match. But listen to this: if Miz and Morrison win, which
of championship titles only at WWEshop.com.
WWE goes extreme.
Look out!
But we are here tonight at WWE Backlash, and coming up, Jeff Hardy with a series of insults over the past couple of weeks.
There's an undeniable element of truth to many of the accusations.
Tonight he has the opportunity for some redemption. Hardy loses.
Awful.
This accident involves SmackDown.
The car and BAM! Everything went dark. The next thing I knew, police reeked of alcohol.
It smells just like the bottles in the car.
That I vowed I would never return to. I'm in that police station. There's eyewitnesses showed up that they interviewed. Red hair and a red beard.
For your problems.
Thing I worked for, sobriety, my career, my faith.
The disappointment and embarrassment your wife and daughters would.
Jeff Hardy's heard enough.
Throw by Sheamus. On Jeff Hardy.
Sheamus doing everything.
Before I put my signature on that dotted line, I even pay for the whole thing myself. Well, you definitely won't be getting that matchup back.
And if this is what I have to do,
Come on, fella, don't wind up like Jeff Hardy. Hurry up, we don't have a. Before the doctor gives the bad news.
then pissed on.
Runs right through you.
A rather embarrassing moment for Sheamus. This weighing in at 225 pounds. Here tonight, he understands that this could be his last, and he has to try to start here.
Accepted his demons, confronted them, but now
Hardy said this past week that he wants to be a beacon of this. He will unleash his personal demons. And his opponent. Like, Sheamus believes he deserves this fight.
already looks like that of a Hall of Fame career. But Hardy.
So it's Sheamus versus Jeff Hardy one-on-one tonight. Hardy look matchup. What does Jeff have to do to put the Celtic Warrior over?
With a clear power advantage out of the gate.
And for Sheamus here.
And the smash mouth style of Sheamus has been his.
He needs to use his quickness, the unorthodox offense.
Low kick. We have seen Sheamus turn opponents lights out in the.
He's doing here.
And the smash mouth style of Sheamus.
power game. He needs to use his quickness, the unorthodox
of the brogue kick. We have seen Sheamus turn opponents' life.
He's got to stay away from this in the midsection of Hardy.
Turning earlier this year, we know how motivated Sheamus is affiliated in front of the entire world last week.
And that's what he was just watching to punish Hardy. Make him pay tonight.
Jeff Hardy take out a leg of Sheamus.
But he plants on the left, and that's what Hardy is doing here with this. Take the fight to Sheamus in this matchup.
Get the best of him.
And this very important match.
Returning back in January, Sheamus still hasn't received the
Hall of Fame resume for Sheamus. Money in the bank, and he's won the Royal. He looks better than he ever has in the past couple. Now just manhandling Hardy. Still lands on the apron.
Uh-oh.
Here comes.
But as opposed to Sheamus and knowing how much gas is
Hardy off the steps and driving Sheamus down. Offense that you spoke about earlier.
and it served Jeff Hardy that final home run.
Sheamus bounced right off the announce.
One more time, Jeff Hardy sacrificing his own body to take it.
And again, can not risk disqualification.
He do it well at that particular juncture.
Hardy in the corner, and now look at the well-placed elbow.
Incredible precision. Steps in the ring.
Hardy may be hurt and hurt badly. Of his career with a knee injury.
Could be extremely detrimental.
Good luck.
Might as well not even show up on the front lines.
And look at Hardy. I don't even think Jeff can go. The official went quickly to second rope. Sheamus into the cover on Hardy.
Right now, Hardy's body is racked with pain.
It is for you to try to regroup in the matchup.
Listen up! You're all unable!
Jeff Hardy has a wealth of knowledge to draw from, even in the
stand, and now Sheamus just having his way. And now the Irish curse backbreak, who collapses in the ring, covered by Sheamus.
this matchup if he becomes overconfident and is in
Irish curse backbreaker, but somehow Jeff able to again. Ring rust could come into play. Jeff was out of action
on the caliber of the Celtic Warrior.
And hooks the leg, isn't enough, and somehow Jeff Hardy able to stay his face like, oh boy, what do I need to do to keep him down?
That's what I need to do!
Obviously taking offense to being able to hear your
and Sheamus now right back on the attack of Jeff Hardy. Breaking the eyes and the nose of Hardy.
Hey, Hardy with some semblance
in this match. And here now is the back
to this point, but what does Jeff Hardy have left?
And Jeff Hardy trying to fight back into this. Like that will stop you in your tracks.
Beatings and always continuing to fight, but
Hardy with an elbow caught him, and now Jeff Hardy going up to the kick out at 2 by the Celtic Warrior.
Simply, when most men would have given up by now, Hardy continues to.
They have Sheamus on the ropes. Reversal now, whipped across now. Has Sheamus where he wants him. That's vintage Hardy at 2.
Hardy somehow.
And a leg and another near fall by Hardy.
For the past few minutes, I would have said Jeff Hardy fighting his way back into this battle.
Kick out at 2 by Hardy. Back to his feet. Sheamus catches. Jeff ducked underneath it. And he got him there. A little slick.
I think it benefits the Celtic Warrior. We spoke earlier.
To pull him up to the top rope and perhaps deliver the swanton. Hardy now looking to climb up top. Sheamus set up on the top rope, and Sheamus capitalized.
Sheamus joining him on the top rope.
Sheamus now trying to keep his balance up there. Can Jeff capitalize? Up to the top goes Hardy. Sheamus takes advantage, and a bad fall from Jeff. White noise from Sheamus.
The guts, the determination, the iron.
After that fall that Jeff Hardy took off the top.
Too loud, but the look on Sheamus's face appears
away this warrior, this Jeff Hardy.
Before in his life, doesn't intend on starting to.
Gonna stomp away now, and Jeff Hardy perhaps set him up for the
into this and enjoying the punishment he's inflicted.
Yeah, Sheamus has got it locked in the middle of the ring. Hardy with nowhere to go. Locked in good. Hardy trying to somehow counter the cloverleaf. The will to win. It is only a 5 count by Sheamus. Hardy fighting for personal redemption. Career. If you talk to Jeff, he's fighting for his family as well.
Okay, spare me, Cole. Let's talk about Sheamus. It's a feel-good story, yes, Jeff Hardy, but
continues to make Jeff Hardy pay.
Waiting for this. No longer waiting for this. Trust me, okay?
Cruelty is a part of this business.
Mile here tonight by the Celtic Warrior. And he is well on his way.
Because Jeff Hardy's been essentially helpless.
Hardy still hanging on, though. Could be be an opening for Jeff Hardy.
Oh my God.
Jeff Hardy going up to the top rope, lightning over on Sheamus for the win. And
In that moment.
Jeff Hardy cannot believe just like that. That's what Hardy's hoping for. Gets his foot on the bottom rope. He had the matchup, one off the patented Swanton bomb.
Side. Jeff Hardy just landed his best.
And now look out! Classic. Oh my God! Collapsing the face of Jeff Hardy.
Now Jeff Hardy's not getting back up from that brogue kick.
Brogue.
That's it. It's over.
Here is your winner,
Counting on their hero, Jeff Hardy, who was counting on Jeff Hardy, is disappointed.
Tonight, Sheamus has exercised after a valiant effort by Hardy.
A valiant, the Swanton on point, but the Celtic went high risk. Bang! It was real. This battle, Sheamus.
Sheamus celebrates.
And Jeff Hardy's ashamed of himself.
Now with schools closing, 22 million kids across America help.
What could be the greatest wrestling match ever, Edge versus Randy against The Miz and Morrison.
Hi, Kayla. We don't have time for media. We're too busy.
Earlier in the kickoff, that the rules of your match stipulate that
You be Universal Champion than Braun Strowman. Exactly. He may have fixed his windshield, but there's no fixing these hair. Yeah. Even though you guys had some mean things, it was a compliment. Just wanted to let you know.
Trying to say is if you win, you may.
In the Miz that Otis very well could cash in. Could it be Otis's night? Don't forget later on tonight, Braun Strowman, a women's championship match between our eccentric and not forget what sparked this matchup tonight. The event.
2020 Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
You have beaten me. We're so glad that this is happening to you.
You lucked your way into the greatest, more worthy me.
Champion going after Jax. I mean, for our brand new champion.
What I did to Kyrie, because that's just a
Nia Jax. Champion.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is from San Diego, California, Nia.
Off of her game coming into this matchup, Joe.
But beyond that, Nia Jax is a superior, possesses the power that she does, and tonight could be her crowning moment.
Raw Women's Champion.
Logically, for the champion, not only the event surrounding Money in the stirred back up, there have been distractions for Asuka.
Charlotte Flair, we've seen Nia Jax take out Kairi Sane to Nia Jax here tonight.
So you know what it means to be a champion opponent in Nia Jax.
You know, if there's one thing that she will make you hurt, and she will make you hurt all night long.
First defense for the Empress as Raw.
Bullying by Nia Jax is over now. She's got to face
this entire rivalry between Asuka and Nia Jax. A date going after the irresistible force with a series of
earned.
Oh, and watch out here. That might be over early.
On for the left arm. Oh, and a big right by Nia Jax. Headbutt right between the eyes.
Yeah, not.
Attempt by Asuka very early on there. Now face first into the towel. Oh, the octopus.
Oh, it's in deep. Endure this.
Asuka could end this quick.
Look at this title defense.
The power.
Oh, and
to face this kind of power in the ring.
Well, that is going to be the big.
You talked about the power, Byron, and it was on display. Match. Will she survive this one?
Continuing to go back to that.
Oh my God! And down went Asuka.
Nia Jax shuts down the Raw Women's Champion.
And what?
Nia Jax makes domination look easy.
Best shots, walking through them and beating her to the ground.
To win her second title tonight, and a big slam out, and Byron, the arrogance of Jax coming into play.
We've the Raw Women's title.
We know, and she's right off the bat. Challenge for the championship right off the bat.
Yeah, you're right. Like Nia Jax, she was on the shelf for a.
Athletes return from no sports after experiencing something like that.
Nia Jax with a spine buster.
This is going to be an insurmountable
route that Nia Jax is going. This could be over soon.
right now.
Oh, and a beautiful Cobra lock. I mean, she,
The Raw Women's Champion.
and let me make you aware of what Nia Jax. Wait, she's worn the champion down.
Oh.
It has, and it's worked to great effect. It's almost put her out several times.
The grip, and now look at Jax.
Beautiful defense in the.
Tried to tire the champion.
Oh, out several times. In fact, I think it has put her out. Look at this. Defense and the power once again.
Oh my God.
The power once again
For the title. Oh, and a kick out by
Guys,
chip, so to speak.
These are unbelievable G-forces.
Champion Nia Jax even speaking the name of Asuka by Asuka. Oh, she missed. Great job by Jax.
And Asuka's found some sort of rest.
it's picking up the pace a little bit. This could heavily favor the Raw.
There's not much you can do to beat a woman like Nia Jax.
Oh, the challenger and a hip attack right to the face. Covers as Asuka fell off of Jax's body.
This is out there.
The effort that it has taken.
Oh, but this could be big. Nia Jax is going.
Asuka out in two. Advantage on Jax, and it proves to no avail.
Look, to Asuka's credit, she's found a way to hang around Nia Jax a little bit.
Now Jax opening.
Her knees inside the ring. Asuka's going up top.
The kind of greeting you do not want from somebody like
wait
Nia
a second.
Jax.
Trying for the armbar, now dragging Jax. Count out or disqualification.
But it's going to do her no good out there.
Count of 4 here from Jax was able to break the submission along the barricade. Count of 8. Count of 9. Nia Jax goes down.
The referee, his champion, Asuka!
Asuka. Look at
Asuka's
Asuka continues.
This wanted to win this match.
Of course, the champion's advantage. Did not want this match to end this way.
Asuka wanted to.
It'll be Nia Jax walking out victorious.
Continues here at Backlash. Teams in WWE on one side, the smooth-talking Raiders. Will we finally get an answer to the timeless question?
Randy Orton attempts to put a stop to match ever. Pride, ego, legacy.
Entire VIP section. That's correct. Right. Well, we're celebrating Lashley's WWE. Let me give you a call back in just a minute. Something came up.
And it's taken him 13 years to get this opportunity.
I'm not the person you should be having this conversation. Perhaps you should be having this conversation with your husband. But he's going to tell you.
Yeah, from the album Father of All.
Ladies and gentlemen, up next, it is the Monster Among Us. It's a 2-on-1 handicap match. Braun Hope's rivalry that started on the dirt sheet.
He doesn't deserve the Universal Championship.
Ian pinned me last week during a tag match. Swing it.
Challenge accepted.
Damn it, Miz.
The win.
Big man. In a handicap match for the Universal Championship.
Defeat thine enemy. First, destroy his infrastructure.
Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey.
Braun Strowman's life will be 100% know these two jackasses, Miz and Morrison.
Left is left. This left is left. Left is left.
National.
What the Where?
We're in the white van. It's fine. We're protected by a van.
You guys think you're funny? Both are gonna get these.
Here tonight, Miz and Morrison have vowed to the job. This is a 2-on-1 handicap match. Challengers, the Miz! As it is physical, and Morrison and Miz have been champion. Mark my word, in a handicap matchup at time, tag team champions in Miz and...
Ladies and gentlemen, before like I need something more to pump me.
How about I'm talking about a music video, the debut of our new hit single, Hey, Hey! Gonna put it to it, and in between and let him know. Hey, hey, ho, ho. He was 6 years old. Hey, hey, still dress shoes this door.
behind. Look out, boys. Here comes
Universal Champion. But I think he just interrupted the biggest video premiere since Thriller.
Talk about the mental aspect of this type of match.
I mean, did you hear what they said about Braun?
The last time Strowman was in a handicap match happens. Miz and Morrison have to tag in and out of this matchup. Strowman will become the Universal.
Found that out moments ago. All week as a team to become
Morrison in the and Miz from behind with a cheap Morrison now to take the attack. And it's Strowman. There's Miz from behind and a southpaw unloading on
teamwork from Morrison and Miz.
Incredible athletic ability, but that right
in games. Miz is an A-lister. He's no stranger. Oh, that's real funny. Oh, God.
Braun with it.
Recovers quick.
Morrison looks to take advantage. Second rope with a kick and
man in.
And now Morrison launching himself over the top rope. Back in the ring.
Big kick. Trying to fight his way out of it, just squash.
Smart move by Morrison to make the tag when he did, because
striking and moving. Putting the boots to Braun and then getting.
And now a double DDT. The champion's here tonight, wearing the champion down. Frequent tag.
This was great. Oh, man.
There you go. That'll stop by Strowman. And Braun with a boot. The monster's back on his feet.
Tracks.
Strowman. Oh, look at Morrison. Morrison again off the second rope. And another kick. This one brings His top rope. And Strowman's down. Eagle skull crushing finale. Stop from behind. And look at this now. The big choke slam.
Do it.
Running power slam. Roman retains. Morrison threw everything they had at the Universal Champion,
which I personally love. I'm going to download it on Apple.
Tonight, McIntyre steps inside the VIP lounge. And Lashley and MVP. Loses the WWE Championship, I will personally.
Claymore! You want this? You're gonna have to try it, sight! When it's over, Drew McIntyre will still be standing.
Championship! The almighty Bobby Lashley!
There is no specimen that none of you can even begin to aspire to be.
From Ayr, Scotland, Drew McIntyre!
Potentially be the man who tears that crown away from him.
Drew McIntyre, the WWE Championship thus far.
Trying to signal for help. The match has not begun. 3 reps now in the ring, trying to get Lashley off of McIntyre.
Gentlemen, this is the MVP effect. This is the intangibles that MVP puts out there.
These are the official. He wants to go. This match is underway for the WWE.
On the spine, resonating through the arms. You do not want to start a
and there is the wife of Bobby Lashley.
Extra advantage.
Actually, on the move. The champ.
McIntyre's had no choice.
Which way did he? Had an itch he couldn't scratch. That's exactly why Bobby Lashley is so into
champion.
So if you're McIntyre, how do you get your wits about it? Now, Drew McIntyre's absolute powerhouses. Hunters can do that.
Oh, and right back on
the WWE Champion has had this entire match.
On the weaknesses of his opponent. He knows Drew McIntyre is brave. Sure that his team wins.
Look at the effortless up on his shoulder. And the McIntyre retortion. The decision has to happen in the
on that show. Drew McIntyre.
Whoa, yeah.
Lashley hoisting on the champion.
McIntyre on his head.
Finish the job.
Into the post. Physical. Wait a minute. Oh my God! And Lashley into the edge.
And McIntyre trying to build momentum, but see
Lashley, middle of the ring, exchanging blows. Boom! Behind these chops. And now McIntyre out of the corner. And the first opportunity.
Lashley's rocked.
And right across the.
He is on offense. He is very good on defense as well.
He's way free. Spine buster to Lashley. This championship out.
Drew McIntyre. And this
Lashley trying to follow up. He got him. McIntyre.
And he's almost.
Nearly caught with Lashley. He's corner. McIntyre trying to use the environment and carry a spot there in the corner.
The ring.
Face first. Sending McIntyre to the outside along the apron. Caught on that up off the top.
Go for that armbar. Doing everything he can to power out of this.
Lashley going to his submission.
No way. Nice counter by Lashley.
McIntyre trying to hold on, do whatever he can, and he does to break it.
So he got him in the Kimura. Look,
Wow.
he's switching into the arm lock.
Continue in this battle to retain his WWE title. McIntyre pulled it off.
He's hurting there right now.
Time for a countdown. Oh, but a spear.
This could be it.
Oh, and a kick out.
And Lana was supposed to remain backstage.
Oh, give us a. Whoa.
Oh, man, it on the incidental contact.
Man, he got him.
McIntyre puts down Lashley. He's strategizing. Comes to nothing.
Well, if I had to make a wager, gentlemen, I think that the thing would be a little bit.
Again for McIntyre tonight.
A very long time. Thank you, everybody. Mwah.
Word right now, there's a commotion in the parking lot. Team title match tonight. Oh my God.
We are.
You know what? Let's put these down. Let's fight like me.
Eye contact. Eye contact.
There you go. Here's say to the face.
Oh, I know.
Why is there no ball? How?
Why'd you pull out a bowling ball?
You grab golf club. Finish this. We gon' finish. Oh yeah. Weお前ら何やっとんじゃこらおい。お前らに来たって言っておると。俺たちに。Ninjas. Ninjas on bikes.
Beat the ninjas, dog.
We did.
Come on, dog.
That's it.
What are you guys? Not so much.
You guys hear that?
What is this?
Using a variety of production techniques, including audio.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what Randy Orton versus Edge at Backlash. Hang with him in a one-on-one pure Kramer. Edge off his game that badly. We are 9 years of put that all aside and compete here tonight.
Bring up a point about those words of Edge's best.
What you've waited for.
The following contest is scheduled. Weighing 200.
The moment has arrived.
Only for Edge, but also for Randy Orton. Randy Orton has been consistent. He has been competing.
Pure athletic skill and ability.
Just got to be in the moment this entire match.
Competing all the while as Edge was recovering. Necessary within recent years for Edge to even.
Animal Kingdom, boys, it's survival of the fittest. And the
Look at Edge go. Oh, and flipped up. Here in this matchup, there is a count out that is important though. Edge underneath the bottom rope, tries to slide back to catch Orton. Sends Orton back inside the ring. Hook to the leg here on Orton. To the ribs of Edge multiple times here. And that's
watch out.
Oh, he caught him with it. We talked about, obviously, the history of neck problems for Edge.
Known each other for nearly 20 years. Very familiar.
Needed reprieve for Edge, yes. But, I mean, he's got a
time for Edge tonight at Backlash. The breathing, perhaps, of Edge here in this matchup is this. Looking for the head scissors here on.
Beautiful head scissors.
To the top turnbuckle and the power. Oh! And a headbutt. A headbutt there.
Oh, that one caught him.
Oh, and off the turnbuckles and down goes. Back to the left shoulder. Oh, into the hardest part of the ring.
Back off. Orton, really?
Oh. Orton caught Now Edge. Oh, the side Russian leg sweep. And
now it is vice-like.
Shoulder. Oh, for the RKO. Is back. And Randy Orton avoided. Look at this.
Wow. Modified.
Oh! Oh, God! Into the barricade, into the plexi. First into the barricade, into the apron, and again into the barricade. Into the steel stairs. Once more. And a count. Randy Orton will face. First goes Edge into the desk. Oh, man. Into our announce desk goes Edge. Into the cover, hook to the leg, and Edge able to kick out. For the right hand of... Oh, and again to the right hand.
And to perfection.
And so what does it take for a man like Randy Orton to go to that?
That might be a Freudian slip, Tom. He might be trying to tap out secretly. Oh. The leather's flying.
Oh.
Never a good sign.
Oh, suplex spot. Oh. Pete all too well.
And Edge brought some amigos.
Chess here.
Nail whatever you got.
Break out the flannel because we're chopping wood.
Off kick by Randy Orton.
We're not holding hands.
Oh, God.
Be right now. From the top.
Superplex by Orton. On Edge. Edge kicks out. Oh, and another uppercut. Now Edge again trying to quicken the pace. Oh, both superstars holding onto the ropes to do so. Did it.
Oh. What is Randy Orton? Oh, my God.
Hold on a second. Edge.
Oh.
Execution. Randy Orton. Here's the cover by it.
This man in front of me.
Oh. And a rising. Attacking Randy Orton.
Oh, an attacking shout.
Now Edge on the move. Oh, and the elbow.
Edge poised to strike.
Cross body. Cover by Edge.
Crossface. Back to the crossface.
Back to the crossface using the left shoulder.
The official allowing a lot of leeway right now, understanding the magnitude of this match.
Oh, and an Olympic slam by Orton. Now
Whoop.
Call with a power bomb. Back up to his feet, and now Orton dumping Edge hard on the end.
And you talked about Byron. Well, he's just about to experiment.
Oh, face first into the canvas.
Starting to head to that place.
Oh, wait a minute. Went for the RKO.
Hold on a second.
Oh, Edge-o-matic. Oh, thought about the power slam. Prettier. Unders the cover. Oh, and a kick out by Orton. Orton's gone after the midsection.
Look on Randy Orton's face.
His mentor, Triple H's pedigree.
Switch. Up we go.
Wait a minute. Cover. No. Kick out. Face of Edge.
Oh, and it's a Canadian favorite.
Oh, thought about the shot.
Nice.
Shot to the left knee. Here's the cover. And a kick.
Orton back up quicker.
And nothing.
Edge had other plans.
Now Edge.
Beautiful roll up.
Edge, here's the cover. Shoulders. Oh!
Got him.
Oh! Cover. Oh, my God. Edge, here comes Orton. No! A spear. A spear. Time.
Oh, and I think it was more than a spear.
And another spear. Cover. Oh! Well, now Edge into the corner.
Oh, he got him again. Whoa. Oh, and he's got the head and arm choke on again.
What was that?
He went low. Punt the Viper. Randy has beaten Edge. Big effort tonight by Edge. But in the end, it's Randy Orton.
The battlefield. He played the psychological games. And tonight, Randy Orton not only stands victorious,
Superior wrestler, like Orton said he would be.
In defeat, what is going through the mind?